Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines.
President Donald Trump has issued a soft warning to China and Russia, urging them not to supply weapons to Iran. In a social media post, Trump said Chinese President Xi Jinping and Russian President Vladimir Putin had assured him they would not provide arms to Tehran. He added that any weapons support for Iran from either country would be very bad for them.
The United States has carried out another wave of strikes on Iran, extending its military campaign into a 13th consecutive night. Explosions were reported across several Iranian cities. Iranian media reported powerful explosions near Keshem Island, as well as in Khuzestan, Loristan, Yazd, Ahvaz, Bandar Abbas, and surrounding areas. On the other hand, Iran's Revolutionary Guards claimed they successfully destroyed an American Tomahawk cruise missile during the latest wave of attacks. According to the Guards, the missile was intercepted and shot down in the airspace over Kannouj before it could reach its intended target.
Iran's Khatam al-Anbiya Central Headquarters Commander, Major General Ali Abdullahi, has threatened to kill one U.S. service member for every Iranian killed in the conflict. Speaking to Press TV, he said, "For every Iranian martyred, one American soldier will be sent to hell," warning Washington that Iran had prepared free and direct tickets to hell. Iraq has denied a report that Prime Minister Ali al-Zaidi delivered a U.S. ceasefire proposal to Iran on behalf of President Donald Trump. The Iraqi Premier's media office called the report entirely unfounded and said it bore no relation to reality. The denial came after al-Zaidi met Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian amid escalating U.S.-Iran tensions. Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar has met Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi in Kyrgyzstan and stressed the need to build on the commitments of the Islamabad Memorandum of Understanding. During the meeting, the two leaders discussed regional tensions, bilateral ties, and the need for dialogue, restraint, and de-escalation. Araghchi also appreciated Pakistan's continued diplomatic support and mediation efforts. Meanwhile, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has condemned President Donald Trump's threat to use US-controlled Iranian assets to pay for future maritime damages, calling it an incendiary precedent. Araghchi warned that if governments normalize the confiscation of another country's assets, no one's assets are safe, and the resulting chaos would not be peaceful.
Iran flew Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps commanders, military advisors, and missile and drone-related equipment into Yemen this month, in a move that suggests Tehran is seeking to strengthen the ability of its Houthi allies to threaten Red Sea shipping. Two Iranian sources said between 10 and 21 IRGC personnel, including senior commanders, were on a Mahan air flight. The plane was originally bound for the Houthi-controlled capital Sana'a, but diverted to Hodeidah after the airport came under attack by the Saudi-backed Yemeni government.
At least 15 people, including 14 security personnel, have been martyred in a terrorist attack on a joint police checkpost in Tank area of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. The ISPR says security forces foiled the assault and killed 12 terrorists. The attackers later rammed an explosives-laden vehicle into the checkpost, causing a massive blast. A sanitization operation is underway.
The Trump administration has imposed new tariffs of 10% and 12.5% on goods from 60 trading partners, including the European Union, Pakistan, India, and China, over allegations of lax enforcement of forced labor bans, just as a temporary 10% global tariff expired. The new tariffs, announced on Thursday in a Federal Register notice, cover 99.4% of US imports, but include numerous product exemptions, such as oil and gas, fertilizer, and certain food items. The new duties allow the administration to maintain a tariff floor on virtually all US imports, despite the Supreme Court setback. Bangladesh President Mohammed Shahabuddin, a former ally of ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, has resigned, citing serious health issues. Shahabuddin has held the largely ceremonial post of president since April 2023, a period that included volatile months after Hasina's flight to India following a student-led uprising against her rule in 2024. He said in a statement released by his press secretary that recent medical examinations have diagnosed him with a condition known as autonomic neuropathy, due to which he occasionally experiences momentary loss of consciousness.
A Russian ballistic missile strike in Ukraine's Kiev region has reportedly killed 10 people and injured nearly 100 others. The missile hit a private training ground where a defense industry event was reportedly being held. A criminal investigation has been launched into the organization and conduct of the event as rescue operations continue.
Leaders of India's youth-led cockroach movement have said the government has asked for time until Saturday afternoon to respond on their demand for the education minister's resignation after talks with two ministers. The talks came hours after activist Sonam Wangchuk ended his 26-day hunger strike, raising hopes that the two sides could reach a breakthrough after tens of thousands of angry youth converged in the capital Delhi to demand the minister's resignation over exam paper leaks. US singer Chris Brown has pleaded guilty to a charge of affray relating to an alleged attack on a music producer in a London nightclub 3 years ago, with prosecutors saying they would not proceed with more serious assault charges. Brown and his co-defendant, Omololu Akinlolu, stood in the dock at London's Southwark Crown Court and spoke only to confirm their names and their guilty pleas over the incident with Abraham Dial in London's Tape nightclub in February 2023. Both will be sentenced at the same court on October 26th. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.